Hey, crafty friends. I'm Christina from Sunny Day Memories.
And I'm Barb from NOLA Stamping. Welcome back to the Crafty Copycat Creations podcast. This is the show where we take one project inspiration and each put our own creative spin on it.
Every month, one of us chooses the inspiration piece, and then we both remake it in our own style. The goal? To help you see your supplies in new ways and to remind you that there's no one right way to create.
So for November, we picked a very clever fun fold card. So it features a wraparound panel that shows off both sides of a favorite piece of your pattern paper and then opens to reveal an extra hidden message panel. It's adaptable, it's simple, and it makes you feel like a paper crafting genius.
And trust us, we had so much fun with this one, so let's jump in. Okay, let's talk about the inspiration itself. This fold is such a great go-to because it looks so complicated, but the basics are really straightforward. You've got one long panel, a couple of scored sections, and then your pattern paper does most of the work. The first time I saw it, what grabbed my eye was how it showcased both sides of the patterns. So there's no need for you to choose your favorite side. Plus, it feels interactive without being fussy.
Same. So I loved that it gives you multiple different stages or pages to decorate. You've got the front flap, the interior panel, then there's this wonderful flat space that's perfect for a message or an image, or like in one of my cards, stamping a goofy little pug with a birthday hat.
He's so cute. And what I love about this fold is that you can dress it up with elegant florals like I did with one of my cards, or take it in a more playful direction like you, Barb.
Also, the size is flexible. So in our tutorials, we give the exact measurements that we use. But once you understand the logic of the fold, you could probably adapt it to make like a slimline version or a photo card version like Christina did, or a gift card holder.
Yes. And that's exactly what happened. Our projects turned out incredibly different, even though we started with the same fold.
All right, now it's time for the best part, our copycat creations. This is where we show what we each made, talk about the process, the surprises, the wait, is this piece upside down moments? Because there's always one.
Always. But that's part of the fun. And honestly, the more we do these, the more I love seeing how differently we interpret the exact same starting point. So for November, I made several different fun folds. I started with a buckled floral design using gorgeous, rich purple hues and floral pattern paper. What I loved about this version is how elegant it felt without having to add a ton of layers to the card. The colors and the pattern paper do so much of the work, and then the sentiment circle added that perfect little focal point. Then I moved into my fall leaves version. The rich oranges, browns, and mustard tones, that one ended up feeling really warm and cozy. And that larger inside panel gave me room to stamp a sentiment that felt more like a handwritten note.
It was so pretty, and I love how your cards looked so clean and elegant. Like, I spend so much time thinking about embellishments, and then I'd get to that tipping point where I add one thing too many to a card, and it immediately gives the feel of a craft room exploded on my card.
Well, don't look too closely at my craft room, but thank you. And then the holiday version might be my favorite of all. I added a family photo inside, which I think makes this fold perfect for sending out something a little more personal during the holidays. That pocket element was just perfect for it.
I love that one, and not just because I adore the family in the photo. It's such a smart way to elevate the fold without looking too complicated. It just looks so polished. So, okay, my first version was the birthday pug card because, well, if a stamp set has a dog wearing a party hat, I'm definitely using that. The fun fold gave me the space to feature a cake on the front. And then I loved being able to make it so that you could see the pug on the inside of the card, like he's following along to surprise you with his little tongue sticking out in the front, in the back. Uh, and because it was a birthday card, I also tucked a little gift holder in there too.
Apparently, we were both on the same wavelength because we both turned ours into gift card holders without even comparing notes. And the funny thing is, the fold totally lends itself to it. It fits perfectly and doesn't feel forced at all.
Great crafty minds think alike. It was one of those happy accidents where I held the card up and thought, "Ooh, a pocket has appeared." Later on, I did a second version with the pear paper. And listen, I cannot resist fruit themed paper. I use it all the time. And this fold was perfect because it lets that big pear patterns just shine. Plus, the open front flap sort of gave me a perfect spot for a bold sentiment. And it was friends like you are golden.
That card is so good. The pear paper was absolutely meant for this fold. But what cracked me up is how you paired it with a totally different stamp set. Creative Haven collection from Stampin' Up! Came out later, and it's not something I think to use with that pear paper. But that golden pear fun, perfection. I think the thing I liked most is how we both ended up with cards that feel like us. Mine lean elegant and seasonal, and yours lean playful and bold.
Yes, even though the fold is the same, they don't look related, like they came from entirely different families. And that's what makes this challenge so awesome.
And that's what we want people in the Facebook group to experience too. Take one idea, make it yours, and don't worry if it looks nothing at all like our original.
Actually, the more different, the better. It means you're letting your style come through. Okay, that was so much fun seeing how differently we tackled this project. I love that we started from the same idea but ended up with so many totally unique results.
My takeaway this month is don't overthink your paper. This fold works for florals, fall leaves, Christmas prints, pears, you name it. If the paper makes you happy, just use it, especially when you're in love with both patterns.
Me, I think my takeaway is that I want to play more with interactive elements. Adding the gift card slot made me think, what else can I put in here? A bookmark, a tea packet, or a calendar? This fold is basically a playground.
That's the magic of this challenge. Seeing each other's projects always makes me want to try something new.
Okay, so for December, I'm thinking holiday magic meets handmade gift wrap. I'll show how you can adapt a simple design into upscale packaging. So it'll work perfectly for baked goods and small presents so that even the simplest gift feels super special.
Such a fun way to elevate holiday treats without a lot of extra steps in a fun and easy way. Total showstopper energy with minimal effort. My favorite.
Okay, friends, now it's your turn. Join our public Facebook group, Crafty Copycat Creations, and show us your take on these challenges.
Use what you have, change the colors, adjust the size. Just have fun with it. We'll be featuring some of our favorite submissions in next month's episode. Join our public Facebook group. Just search Crafty Copycat Creations on Facebook and upload a photo of your version of any of these projects.
It doesn't have to be exact at all. Just use what you have on hand, get creative, but most of all, have fun. And if you're loving these challenges and want a little extra crafty inspiration each month,
We also co run a creative community called Sunny Day Sessions.
it's a supportive crafting space where we share extra tutorials, sketches, sneak peeks, and exclusive projects that you won't find anywhere else.
So if you're looking for a fun, creative community with even more step by step ideas, we'd love to have you join us there too.
You can find all the details on the Sunny Day Memories website.
We can't wait to see what you create, both in the Crafty Copycat Creations Challenge and in our Sunny Day Sessions creative community.
Well, thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Crafty Copycat Creations. We hope that this fun fold gives you tons of ideas to get crafty with this month.
If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to both NOLA Stamping and Sunny Day Memories so you don't miss any of our upcoming challenges.
And don't forget to join our public Facebook group, Crafty Copycat Creations Challenge. It's the perfect place to post your projects and see what others are making. And best of all, cheer everybody else on.
We'll be back soon with another fun challenge and a brand new inspiration project. And who knows, maybe your creation will be featured in our next episode. And don't forget, new episodes of this podcast land on the third Monday of each month. So keep an eye out for them.
So until next time, keep copycatting and stay crafty.